Megan. I'm Lauren. I'm a UF student, and I'm right now in a Principles of Entrepreneurship class where I have to do an assignment interviewing some other college students, and I was hoping if I could have 10 minutes of your time today to interview.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So, I assume you are also in college? Or...
I am 21.
Great. That's a great age.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Even more fun right now, though, because I'm in Ireland.
No way!
I am. Yeah. I'm studying abroad for 10 weeks. I have an internship.
Oh, where are you interning?
At the Dublin Chamber of Commerce, and we're also taking classes at Griffith University.
Oh, that's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
How are you liking it so far?
It has been absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous weather. Today was the first time it's rained in almost 2 weeks of being here. It only rained for about 30 minutes, and it's been absolutely wonderful. It's grand.
Really? I've always heard that Ireland had the worst weather, so I'm just like...
That is what they told us, but apparently that's not the truth so far.
Well, I hope your luck continues with the weather.
Oh, thank you. Me too.
So, back at home at the University of Florida, do you like to go to sporting events or football games or anything?
Yeah, I absolutely love going to every single football game. I will not miss one, and I do also try to go to the varsity swim meets.
Oh, cool. Varsity swim meets. Are those usually inside or outside? Or
They are. They're indoors at the O'Connell Center, and it's normally very early in the morning, so nobody does anything other than get coffee.
Ah.
Yes.
Well, coffee's great to wake you up in the morning.
Now, always.
So before the football games, do you usually go tailgating or do any other fun activities outside?
I do. I meet up with some friends at the house, and we have a nice tailgate, and then we head to the game.
Oh, sounds fun. So at the tailgates, do you usually drink or do any...
Yeah, we enjoy the occasional beer.
Occasional beer?
Yeah.
And have you ever had an issue with it getting too hot too fast or...
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Florida weather is just the worst. It's actually going to be a big adjustment going back home after this beautiful Dublin weather. So that's going to be rough during football season. But, yeah, the beers do get warm. Ice melts really fast because it's so hot outside. And then the kegs heat up. And then you have a nasty beer that's really cheap.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than cheap, warm beer.
No, there really isn't. It's just awful.
Do you ever drink any other drinks or... like mixed drinks? And
yeah, I had tried to have mixed drinks, but then some of the younger kids think they're cool, so they're like, oh, can I have some of that? And it's a very expensive habit to keep up with, so generally I just pay the host some money, we all pitch in for the keg, and everybody drinks the warm beer.
Well, it sounds nice to have beer, but not the fact that it's warm.
Yeah.
Sakes.
Sometimes you can't really do anything about it.
Do you, does it usually turn warm, or do you usually have this problem more in the morning or the afternoon or night games or all the time? Or
for sure the afternoon and night games, because the night games we generally start tailgating even earlier because there's more time in the day, but yeah, even the morning games we still tailgate and it's still really hot out, so the beer gets warm no matter what.
Yeah, beer and Florida sun just do not mix.
No,
everything gets warm so fast.
It really does.
Have you ever tried to do anything to solve your problem? Like, the first time you had your beer warm, what did you try to do?
I tried to just suck it up and drink it, but that was not a pleasant experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of just try to get over it, but other times it's just too hot out and you cannot drink it. It's just absolutely disgusting.
What do you usually do with it? Do you just...
I'd pawn it off to some of the younger kids, you know. You just, like, hey, I don't want this, so I'm going to go put this on the table, and if it goes missing, that's on you.
Yeah. So, have you ever tried to, like, Google the issue? Been, like, at a game just fed up, like, hey, Siri, why is my drink so warm so fast? Can I do anything to stop it?
No, I haven't really looked anything up. I mean, it's Florida. It's kind of a losing battle. Plus, I don't want to bring any of my, like, Tervis tumbler cups because I know I'd misplace those, or they could, for some reason, be confiscated at the football game because now they're very strict about the bottle rules. You can only bring in a certain number of ounces.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You probably drop it.
Yeah, drop it, crack it. Don't want to do any of those things. They're too expensive to replace that often.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Have you ever asked, like, do your friends do anything to help solve that problem, or?
Some of them have those little foam koozies you get at, like, free giveaways when the housing fairs come around to campus, but those are really cheap and they're not closed on the bottom, and there's leaks everywhere, and it's still just a mess, and you still have warm beer.
Yeah. I feel like those are more just for the psychological aspect. Like, oh, it's definitely keeping my drink warmer, but like, there's no proof to that.
Yeah.
I mean, colder.
I agree with that, 100%. Absolutely.
Do you ever bring like a cooler to try to keep your drinks cold?
No, it's too far of a walk. One of the houses that we go to sometimes is about 2 miles away, and I'm not going to carry a cooler.
2 miles?
2 miles. It's quite a hike.
And you walk that? You don't try to Uber? Or...
No, too early in the morning. Plus, you got to soak in all the football game day atmosphere of everybody just on campus. Wherever there's a spot, there's a tailgate.
That's true. Do you ever go and join any of the other tailgates or like Paws of the Americas or anything?
I have not, but maybe since this will be my last football season, I might join in.
Definitely. Have your parents come up for the tailgates, or have you ever tailgated with them?
They have. They haven't actually come to any of our tailgates. They went with their friends to our friend's son's fraternity. But they didn't have as many problems as I heard, but they were also being treated a lot better and getting the nicer beer because they were parents and adults, so they didn't have to drink the nasty keg beer.
Theirs is probably like nicely in a fridge, just stored.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do not get that privilege.
No, we really don't. It's a bummer. One day, though.
One day. But at the place, so the keg just gets warmed. Is there any ice on it or like anything to try to keep it?
They stick the keg in a clean garbage can, and then they pour some ice around it, but the ice melts, the garbage can is cracked, and then you lose any of the cold water that was left, so you still have a hot keg and can't do much about it. They have put the, normally there's 2 kegs, and they'll run the one in the shower, and they'll turn the water as cold as possible. It still doesn't help.
So they just shower the beer
the entire time? They put the keg in the cold water and hope that helps chill it before they put it in the garbage can of ice. But I haven't noticed any differences.
Really?
Yeah.
That stinks.
It was unfortunate. We thought it would help the situation, but it did not.
That stinks. I can see where they're going with it. Like,
yeah,
trying to make
it
like
seemed like a good
cold
idea.
bath or something, but
yeah, didn't work, unfortunately.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you said your friends haven't really come up with anything either, and your family doesn't, so...
Boys on the team just say chug it, but I'm not about that. It's not my thing. I'd rather enjoy my drinks, even if it is warm keg beer.
Yeah, and when it's warm, it's usually harder to drink. Like, a nice cold beer just goes down so much better.
Absolutely. A cold beer would be great in Florida weather, not winter. It'd be nice if we had... game days during the winter, though.
Oh, that'd be so nice. The worst, it's always in the summer.
Scorching hot. Games are over 100 degrees sometimes, and then you're in the stadium with 90,000 other people, and it's a long day. Totally worth it, though.
Definitely. There's no other experience like it.
Oh, absolutely not. Cannot miss a game day.
Yeah. But with tailgating, I feel like there definitely needs to be something fixed. Like, just... drinking a warm beer and then it just getting even warmer because you don't want to drink the warm beer.
It's a never-ending cycle of wasting beer.
Definitely. And so do you go to any other sporting events or tailgates or other than the swim meets, but you probably don't have it too much there because
we don't tailgate for swim meets. It's definitely not a rowdy sport where you're trying to cheer everybody on. You have to be quiet at certain times, and I know if there was a big crowd of tailgaters, they would get kicked out of the meet. Plus, the meets are early, so a lot of people don't go.
Yeah. How early are they?
7 in the morning sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's pretty early.
Yeah. So probably just this need for the outside sporting events and for things that tailgate. Do you ever go to baseball games or any of the other sports, lacrosse or soccer?
I've only been to one baseball game, and didn't tailgate. Just went with my boyfriend who came down for the weekend.
Oh,
so
nice.
Sat there, and then we went to Relish, got some dinner, went home.
I love Relish.
It's delicious.
So good.
Yeah.
What do you usually get on your burger?
Oh, depends on the day.
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, just the outside and game days in the summer, you just can't do anything, but...
Yeah, absolutely, but
the options are...
Hopefully someone will figure something out, so that's cost effective.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Not a
for
problem. Good
talking
luck.
with me.